America's #1 funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You're tuning to Rodney Perry Live. Thank you for stopping in and hollering at your boy today. Shouts out to Lavelle Crawford. I see him on my live. I'm on my IG. My IG is open for the time being. Beats Gordy is in the building. If you want to follow the show, you can do that on my YouTube. YouTube.com/Rodney Perry Live. We're on there right now. 9 o'clock Eastern to 11. 2 hours of incredible show. Shiny Scott on air is in the building. How are you, man? How are you, sis?
I'm good. Long weekend. How's your weekend? It's Father's Day weekend. It was about you.
Yeah, up early, always up early. How was my weekend? Incredible. Matter of fact, do me a favor. I don't know. Can you grab the videos on my IG, on my Instagram? Like the first 4 or 5 videos. So this year, instead of a store-bought present, I asked my kids to generate videos. And they did some really interesting stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They did some funny stuff. So
which one do I want to start with? Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's
that's Rochelle. No, that's my oldest. That's Hope.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here's your Instagram page.
I'm dead.
Why does he keep playing?
Fuck you. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. Watch TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you.
So that's one.
That's one.
That was one. Let's see. Which one is the first one? Is it this one?
No. You. That was the first one.
That was the first one. Okay.
This is my son.
Happy Father's Day, nigga. Trigger man, my nigga man. Trigger man, my nigga man. Trigger man, that's my nigga man. Trigger man. For RP, can all RIP just call me the hitman. Put a trigger for trigger man. Hey, trigger man, my nigga man. Trigger man, that's my nigga man. Trigger man. Already larger than life, so they can live twice. Still we get no bigger man. Hey, trigger man. For RP, they can all RIP just call me the hitman. Speak trigger for trigger man. Put that on business like I'm about to beach with my grandma, actually soaking in the sand. What don't he do is a question West. Now what do he do? They ain't one like him. A father, a brother, a uncle, a son, and a son of a gun. I'm just like him. Whenever an issue in hand, I hit the trigger man. He could forward the father way. Can be in the gym, I'm like that. That's the manual. He got me like son. I'm a call away. See that shit right there was intangible. Ironically, the results is tangible. So many sit downs when I won, it was like he was giving a book from the manual. Hey, trigger man, my nigga man. Trigger man, that's my nigga man. Trigger man. For RP, they can't all right. Just call me the hitman. Speak the trigger for trigger man. Hey, trigger man. Already larger than life, so they can live twice. Still we're getting a bigger man. Hey, trigger man. Yeah.
Oh, he got bars.
You going? You gonna be like that, son? This is bracket.
Oh, stop that. Okay. You know I can't see you.
I wasn't even. I'm sorry. I was talking.
Yeah, I can't see you when I'm over here.
Oh,
now
yeah,
this one, I saw this one, but I didn't have the sound up, so I was trying to figure out What's going on here?
Yeah, this is rich.
Who made this food? Whoever made this food, they put their foot in this.
Dad, you know you made that food. Daddy. Yeah.
Where are you at?
You said I could go out.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
All right. Well, bring me back some food.
All right.
God dog it. Who trying to take shots?
All right now. Remember what I told you. Don't let that Navy turn you into an alcoholic.
All right, next
Daddy,
one.
can I have $500? $500? Man, y'all kids gonna take me to the poor house.
Always talk about the damn po house.
Oh, Lordy. They got you down. So who created this one?
This is Raina. And that's
Thank you for sending me
a photo of my mother.
Straight from heaven. When my hope is gone,
Raina she's the track star, right?
you made me strong. Thank you for being amazing, teaching me to hold on.
They did a good job.
Blessed from above.
And you thought there wasn't no production going on in the house or nothing.
I didn't know what was going on. So this is Rihanna. This took me out right here.
I got a concept I'm thinking about. This way out there. Most people are good looking. Right? Would you agree? Like most people are good looking people. Look around the room. You hard pressed to find somebody that really you don't mess with visually. Most people are good looking, but this thing about good looking people, if you see a good looking, like this lady right here, I'm looking at her, I'm saying to myself, that's a good looking woman. But guess what? I've seen your face like 50 times in my life. God do look at good looking people, man. I know I've seen 4 or 5 women look just like you. But an ugly person. Think about the ugliest person you ever seen. Guess what? You ain't never seen them again. They with clothes on, but
You
naked.
can stop
Some
it.
bullshit going on up here.
Oh Lord, that's cute.
Man, yeah, they did a great job, man. Really. So here's the picture. A young Rodney Perry and my mom. So I got that down here in my office. But great Father's Day, man. I was in Milwaukee. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for tuning in. I was in Milwaukee working. I did 2 shows Saturday night in Milwaukee. Jumped on a plane Sunday morning and Sunday, late morning, and got back here to Atlanta. And my kids, we got together and we hung out till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got our kicking with my buddy had a little get together at his house with the pool. So went and got in the pool and hung out by the pool, and then we left the pool and then we went to the a friend of mine had a poetry event in her backyard, and they had me sitting on a damn air mattress. I was like, it's crazy.
Your
But
back
anyway,
toe up.
it was cool. But here's my Father's Day pet peeve.
Okay.
You tell me Happy Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass cannot respond to that. This is for the whole world. You can't say nothing. You say Happy
Father's Day. And you
say
say thank you.
I
can't say nothing back.
You can't say nothing back. Because I'm already fielding 1,000 calls. And now that number go to 2,000 just like that.
Oh.
No, literally. Imagine this. Let's say, how many Happy Mother's Day wishes you get?
I don't even look. I'm gonna be honest. I can't stand holidays when it's a holiday. And
you don't respond to all your Mother's Day calls?
No, there's no way I can. There's too many.
Okay. You know what, Shani? I was about to do that one year, and I said it on my live. And somebody called me. He said, it was a young lady. She was like, Rodney, I didn't even say hi to my father on Father's Day. Like, I respect you. So when you say thank you, that means something to me. And I was like, damn. But you cannot say nothing back. I'm going to respond to every single one of them, but you cannot say nothing back, man. Goodness gracious. Latrice, you either.
Reply to everybody. Like, that's a lot. Like, and I'll send Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's Day. I'll say it. I don't really expect to get anything back because I know everybody's getting so many. But
look, people
like, I'll start with thank you. But then when I get to about 25, I'm like,
no, let me
thank you, everybody.
Who was it? Randy hit me twice. Victor hit me twice. Toya hit me twice, 3 times. He kept talking. Kevin, 3 times. James, 3 or 4 times. Tiffany, 5 times. Kiki, 10. She wanted to really talk. Lisa, Gina. I was on the phone all day.
Yeah, you end up spending your whole day on that if you respond
Lena
to
Baum.
everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Lena Baum. Who was it? Chandrella. Miss Sherelle. She's on here today. Welcome to the show. My co-host is in the building. I love y'all. Every single one of y'all. Thank you for the Father's Day wishes. But if I respond, your ass cannot respond again. She's in the building. Fresh face and all. Looking like Skeeter today a little bit. Show some love for my co-host, Miss Sherelle. How are you, sis?
You gonna get this daddy face today, cause this my daddy. You did. It's 6 in the morning here.
All right, good. You said yes.
You gonna get
turn your phone side. Can you turn your phone sideways and see the whole thing with what you got going on over there?
You gonna get Skeeter face today.
Turn your phone sideways though.
Sideways? Okay. Yeah, I was having problems with the laptop, of course.
I saw you get it together. Oh, there she goes.
All right.
Now move the
ring light
to the left. Yeah, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host for the day. I'm just glad she dressed. I'm glad she dressed.
Yeah, because I started to do a shirt just only, but I said, what if I get up and need to move around?
Yeah, that would have been something. That would have been a nice little. Okay, Miss Sherelle.
How does that get?
I called Miss Sherelle. I said, Miss Sherelle, or Miss Sherelle called me. I said, Miss Sherelle, I got people to call you, but I want to make sure that I'm on the mark. Miss Sherelle, I'm playing PlayStation right now. I can't talk right now.
Playing PlayStation.
Oh, you said you was very busy.
I was very busy. I was knee deep in the game.
Oh, okay.
Miss Sherelle,
what did you play, Rodney?
What did you do for your baby fathers?
Run that by me again.
Father's Day was this weekend. What did you do for your baby fathers?
Yeah, I heard you. I called my daddy.
You did call Pops.
I called Skeeter and I said Happy Father's Day.
What'd he say?
He said thank you, because he never calls me on Mother's Day. He tell me because I'm not his mother.
You're not his mother. What you want?
And I was like, well, it's Mother's Day. I'm your daughter. You have grandkids because of me, but
I call your ass on your birthday.
He sent me a text on my birthday. We working it out though. He getting it together.
Yeah. Skeeter figuring it out, man. Good man.
Yeah.
Hey, so but what did you do this weekend? Cause I think you be out on the road doing fly stuff.
Well, it was Juneteenth. And
it was Juneteenth.
I felt like I was robbed of the celebration of Juneteenth.
Who robbed you? Who robbed you?
The peoples. So, you know, having the Father's Day and the Juneteenth on the same day. It was just like, Happy Father's Day. Oh, Happy Juneteenth. You know, I went to church. My neighbors invited me out to church, and I was like, you sure you want me to come to church?
You went because I don't know. You ain't got no church clothes, do you?
I'm a good old heathen. I have church clothes.
You be having them body dresses though. You don't be really having.
No, I have church clothes because God said, "Come as you are, come as you is." So that's church clothes,
right? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's church
I know
clothes.
you can't ask Shani. Shani don't know.
I can come in this. I can come in this.
Did you wear that?
Church clothes.
Did you wear that?
No, I did not. Actually wore this cute little Dolce and Gabbana dress.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Let us see it because we need to verify.
Go get it.
It's somewhere down my IG timeline, MZ_Sherelle1.
Oh goodness gracious! We'll see if Shani can find that because we don't know. We got to make sure you wear the proper attire to church.
I'm not always risque, Rodney Perry.
Let's do this while we got the co-host up and running. And it's crazy because I watched the Mike Sean show this morning, and he finished up with the top movies of all time, and I just pulled out the top 5 movies on Netflix right now. Top 5 movies on Netflix, and they got some old titles on here too. The Hurt Locker.
I never heard of that.
Me either.
It's a top movie or a top show?
It's an army movie on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Interception. I don't know what the hell that is. I think that's new. Oh, they had some nice stuff at Centennial Park. Thank you, Latrice.
Oh.
Titanic.
Did you guys hear about the nobody showed up for the Juneteenth parade here? It was like a few people. It was so sad.
Hold on, here in LA?
Yes.
So where was it, in Leimert Park?
I believe so. And it was just like 6 people at the most there.
Get out of here.
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me because Juneteenth is a Texas holiday. That's the celebration of freedom in Texas.
No, but it became a national holiday last year, though, right?
2 years ago, right?
I mean, I get that they made it a federal holiday, but
still nobody know about it here. Not like that.
Yeah, it's like
because I remember I had to leave here. I was like, hey, excuse me, I was on Venice Beach. Excuse me, you know where I can get some RBG shirts from Juneteenth? They said, what's that? This is Black people. And I said, oh, I got to get the hell out of here and go to Texas.
You said that.
Yeah, because it wasn't that, and still don't nobody know what it is. But this was supposed to be the Martin Luther King parade that they postponed and put it for Juneteenth, and nobody showed up.
I feel like you're making it up, Miss Sherelle.
Go look at it online. Everybody is disgusted with talking about it because they didn't promote it.
Get out of here. All right, you guys. My other co-host just logged in. Welcome to the show. Fabulous comedian, world-class electrician. If you want to get your house wired up from the rooter to the tutor for 2 6-packs, you got to call this man.
For 2 6-packs?
No, he ain't going to do it for that. Bo P is in the building. What's up, Bo?
What's up, Rodney Perry?
How are you, sir? Can I get your phone sideways? You on the phone?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Gotta give you there we go. Give you the nice wide full screen.
I gotta get another stand there.
Oh shit.
I got you. No, we're good. I got you. Yeah.
There we go.
We're coming to you in a few minutes, Abyss. Hey, Bo Pete, did you make it to church this weekend?
No, I didn't.
Good for you.
I was working.
Now, hey, you and me both. Now,
is that a good angle for y'all? Is that a good angle for y'all?
That ain't bad at all.
Okay, perfect.
Now, Bo P, Father's Day is a big day. Do you celebrate Father's Day? If so, how?
I woke up and I went to sleep.
There you go.
I woke up And it was Father's Day. I went to sleep. It was Father's Day. Nothing changed.
You ain't do nothing different. You ain't get no gifts from your kids.
Nah, I get no gift from my kid. I love you, Daddy.
OP.
Hey, but it don't diminish. It don't diminish my Father's Day.
Right.
I'm a father. So first of all, it don't diminish anything.
Now I'm a good father, but I'm a horrible son. Me and my dad exchanged text messages, and that was about it.
That's it.
No, that was it. I got text messages from people. I got Happy Father's Day from my son's mother, which is not. I'm not currently married to. I'm married to my wife, so I couldn't be mad, Rodney, because on Mother's Day, she woke up and said, "What you give me for Mother's Day?" I said, "You ain't my mama.
You ain't my mama."
Oh, is that Skeeter?
And she took that personal, Rodney. She took it personal, real personal. She was like, "What?" I said, "Well, baby, you're not my mother. You know what I mean?" I said, "You got kids. I have a son,
and the kids are grown. They big kids."
Right. And she get mad because
that's a good question, Bo.
She get mad because I treat my child's mother like it's Mother's Day, but I don't treat her like that.
Ooh. So wait. If your kids are kids, do you have to get a mother's son for Mother's Day?
I didn't. I do it every year. I did it every year, Rodney. I didn't do it this year just to test the fact that, hey, don't let me be your Mother's Day responsibility.
Right. Now,
I didn't do it because I didn't love her.
How old are your children?
Well, my son is 22. Her kids are, her kids are a little older than mine. But we got two different set of kids.
Right. No. But I think there's an age to this. Miss Sherelle, like
you ain't gonna ask me my age.
I'm not gonna ask you your age. I'm not about to ask your age. But is there an age of your children where you expect a Mother's Day gift from that person that put the baby in you?
Wait, come again?
Is there a certain age, like if your kids were 10, would you expect a Mother's Day gift from that guy?
Yeah, that's the parents' responsibility if the child is that young. They can make a card or, to help the kid become creative. You don't necessarily have to buy anything, but come on, Mother's Day come the same time every year. I don't care about no other holidays because I don't get into that, but Mother's Day and my birthright, those are special.
Mother's Day, you get your hair done, but today is what, Tuesday, and you got that little thing going on off to the side. You didn't care about that so what you saying is
what?
I'm just saying.
What thing
You
going
present
on?
you present yourself like this, but on Mother's Day, would you dress up and be fancy for the kids?
Bo, you don't know Miss Sherelle. Miss Sherelle fancy every day, but go ahead.
I'm saying, fancy, you got a little flair today.
Yeah, it's 6 in the morning here, Bo.
Other side.
It's 6 in the morning here, Bo. This is called natural hair, Bo.
I know.
Hold on. Yeah. That's natural?
Yes, natural.
Oh, Lord.
That's natural. That's natural. I can see that's natural. I love it. I love that.
I know Sherelle wears some nice pieces sometimes, and it have natural look. Am I right?
You said what?
Nothing.
That's nice. We love that.
What?
Let's go back to the Mother's Father Day.
Why would you bring that up, Bo? You got to get me in trouble.
I saw it.
Well, I mean, this is what it is. 6 in the morning, this is what you're going to get. Natural.
6 in the morning, look, you see what I'm looking like. You see what I look like.
Beauty. Put the taco meat back, but beauty is what you're going to get.
Oh.
Outstanding. And we watched this weekend. What's the show you did on MTV?
Help, I'm in a secret relationship.
Help, I'm in a secret
relationship.
You was really in it. You was crying and stuff. My wife loved this show. I watched probably a whole season of this. She wouldn't let me turn the channel.
That's beautiful.
But how can you do that when you're as famous as you are?
Do what?
How you
We're
do
in a secret relationship.
You being it's not necessarily a secret relationship, it's just private.
Right. But guess what? I'm my wife in there. When I started doing comedy, I couldn't cheat no more because I couldn't go normal places with regular people because people knew me, but they didn't know her. But she think we just go out anywhere we want to. And I was like, I got a relationship with someone and I'm on TV every day and people gonna recognize me. I can't do that with you. How do you work that out?
I don't have those problems.
I don't have that problem.
No.
The best thing to do is stay faithful. Hey,
Rodney, you're a man. You're a man. Hold on, Rodney. Hold on, Rodney. Hold on, Rodney Perry. You a man. You're a man. You know, one of the most hardest thing to do in this business is be monogamous. Come on, brother. I thought this is what the show is about. Should I log off? We ain't gonna be real about this or what?
We not gonna be real.
He want to talk about cheating. Be real about cheating.
Hope he trying to bring down my whole empire.
No, but the whole thing about the father thing, this ties all into it, Rodney.
No, you're right.
People don't realize.
It does tie into it. And, you know, me and my wife have had our ups and downs in the relationship, but we not having no more, not today.
Not today, either me. But we've been there, though, Rodney. We've been there, though, Rodney. We need to tell people how this, when you in this entertainment business and you try to cheat and date and you get a little bit of fame about yourself.
Bro, you breaking up. Bro, you breaking up.
Right.
Johnny Scott, you got kids. Is there a cutoff date where you expect a Mother's Day present? Your kids are like 12 and 13.
12 and 13. They've never had to. I've never told them they had to give me anything for Mother's Day. They don't have to give me anything for Mother's Day. Now,
your children don't. They do though. They do.
They do. Yeah, they do. Like for my birthday, they do too. I tell them, y'all don't have to do that. I'm your mom. You know, these things I'm supposed to do. But they give me stuff. Their dad gives me stuff too. And then this Mother's Day, since I'm in a relationship, the person that I'm in a relationship with took them to give me something for Mother's Day too. So
nice. I see y'all did the race on the bicycles. That was dope.
Yeah, and like they wanted to get him their bonus dad. That's what they call him. Their dad. But they got daddy, and they had to play dad, of course, him having Father's Day, and you know, get their daddy something for Father's Day. But they wanted to get him something for Father's Day, so we did a big thing for Father's Day for him too. But that's what they wanted to do, but it's not required.
You didn't require that, Miss Sherelle. What you get, Skeeter?
I get Skeeter stuff all the time.
What they got to do with my question? What you get Skeeter for Father's Day?
Miss Sherelle not having it this morning.
I just told him have a happy Father's Day.
Are you serious? Skeeter's a great guy.
He is, but granted, I just flew him out here to Vegas and we drove to LA. You know, he drained my pockets in April. The flights was $700, you know, and you know, that was his first time flying ever.
Really?
And so he wanted to gamble, and you know, that was I said, baby, this is your Father's Day,
birthday,
everything. That was
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, Sherelle. You covered the whole year.
Sherelle,
the whole year.
You the champ. You the champ, Sherelle. You the champ. I give it to you, baby girl.
Thanks, Bo. I appreciate that.
You the champ. I mean, I don't know too many women would do that. You said the flight was $700. When you said that, a lot of women would have pushed back right then.
Well, right. I even had to pay for my daughter to fly with him. So I paid for her flight as well because he didn't want to fly by himself from Chicago.
So this is your daughter's father.
No, this is my dad, my father.
Right.
Hey, let's take a break. Hold on, we gotta take a break, guys. We'll take a break. We come back. We talk to my first guest of the day. Team Abyss is in the building. Had the pleasure of watching this guy rock this weekend on Father's Day with his children. Just a dynamic dude. I cannot wait to talk to him. We're gonna take a break. We come back. We talk to Abyss.
Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Hi, I'm Shawty Scott, and I want you to join me Friday, July 1st, 6 p.m. for the M3 Awareness Gala, brought to you by Marsha's Mental Movement. This will take place at the Majesty Event Center, located at 900 West Bow Street in Tyler, Texas. Attire for the event is all black formal, and you can purchase your tickets now on eventbrite.com by searching M3 All Black Gala. That's the M3 Awareness Gala, Friday, July 1st at 6 p.m. at the Majesty Event Center in Tyler, Texas.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. That man to my right is the poet that goes by the name of Abyss. How are you, sir?
What's good, brother? Glad to be here, man.
Dude, it's such a pleasure to watch you rock this weekend, man. One of my favorite poets in the game out there right now. And I be thinking I'm doing some of my little 6 kids.
Oh, yeah.
You had to play the big joker on Rodney Perry. You got how many?
9, 7 biological and 9, because 2 look like me because I was there during the formative years, so they look like me.
Yeah, you got them all, man. Such a great thing. And I mentioned that this weekend, man. Anybody that's a stepfather, my hat goes off to, man. Because to take care of a child that you didn't biologically create, that speaks volumes to your character, man. I really appreciate that, bro.
Thank you, brother. Hey, trust me, I was inspired by listening to your story as well. So it was just one of those things where it's like ordered steps. You know, you just had to see it, to hear it, to believe it. So I'm just appreciative that those people took the time out to even spread love in your life. So
all right, well, I'm going to give you the floor, man. I would love for you to hit us with a piece.
All right, I want to hit you with that Exodus. So, you know, I'm looking smooth right here. I got to have my
I see. I'm going to step out. Go ahead.
What's good, people? I don't know if you can hear the music or not. Trying to wake my face up. Check it out. We need to move. Exodus. Keep pushing for the rest of us. Hitchhiking like having a bus. And this passion I trust until it's acid and dust. We in the wind like, hey, Gus. We in the wind like, hey, Gus. And we gone. Hey, and we out of here. They want us to sell our souls to barter a profit. Like God's property is hard to market. So we steady to aim, keep your eyes on target. Because when you got drive, they'd rather you park it. But I don't valet. You ain't getting these keys. And I'm keeping closed hands. I'm on bended knee. I'm just a reflection dealing with 8 sections. Art mixed with life. You can feel the convection. You can see the conviction on any selection. Superb diction. Pitting guitars, the weapon between a rock and a hard. Yes, I'm living on Baltic. I'm trying to get the Park Place flowing like faucet. Hustle hard. Boulevard, where I come from, some get lumped for the lump sum and then some. Conundrum, vicious cycle, crumb, son. I'm built to win ever since I was a young one. Mama had the pom-poms, I was young and restless. Left the drama for the dum-dums. Count my blessings, peep lesson. A mariachi with the metaphor. My hustle slept in, most how to guarantor. Move! Exodus! Keep pushing for the rest of us. Hitchhiking like having a bus. This passion I trust until it's ashes and dust. We in the wind like, hey, Gus. We in the wind like, hey, Gus. And we gone, hey, hey. And we out of here. Check it. Hey, Black angel wings, heartstrings, praying hands. I'm a fire, game of spade. I play my hand without a grain of sand. We bagging what we book. I'm taking back what was took. I bought the underground to sea level. Now we make them look. Watch the recipe cook. Yes, I snap when I chat. That's why the face get booked. Underground railroad coming up out this hellhole. Roses from the pros until the bell toll. No semicolon flows with these half hoes, niggas with masks on. Let's see how long that lasts, bro. It feels like I'm in a Toy Story. It has, bro. And it's hard not to yell when the barrel's your mouth. I'm actually dark skinned. This aura showing out. I'm chasing my dream. My hustle predate your clout. I'm pro with my now. My verbs, we work it out. I was raised in the north and grew up down south. And I ran with 5 guys that'll cook that cow. I'm talking mushroom cloud. You think it click, click, pow. No, we mushrooms, partner. We move crowds. Move! Exodus, keep pushing for the rest of us. Hitchhiking like having a bus, and this passion I trust until the ashes and dust. We in the wind like Gus, we in the wind like hey Gus, and we gone, hey, and we out of here. We gone.
You go.
Hey, that's that piece, man.
Yo, dude. Man, first of all, talk to me about this, bro. Because I watch Poets all the time, man. Why are you so musical?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I feel like my roots are in Africa. It's in that drum. It's in that beat. It's intrinsically in us. And that melody is basically, that's that God. That's God talking to me. It be those inner, those noises that you hear. It's in my kids too. So wow. I see it.
Now I saw you do that piece with your sons.
Yeah.
Well, talk to me about what it's like to perform. You got your like you said the other night. You got the first group that came through, and they're now doing big things, and now you got the second group coming through. Talk to me about fatherhood.
So it's kind of like some of the couple of I've been performing almost 25 years, but my most memorable gigs are the ones that I did with my offspring. Like it's nothing like being on the stage, sharing what you created and creating with what you created. And you basically just watching God truly recycle. So to be out there, man, it's very inspiring. But like, you know, these kids taught themselves how to read. Like Caden wasn't capping. He really taught himself to read. And Dylan, the last two, the two that you see, they taught themselves how to read, which was different than their siblings when we actually had to have some hands-on. Okay. But these are the first children that I birthed right into homeschooling. They were homeschooling before COVID.
Get out of here.
That first 8 years were homeschooling, and then the first 2, the second year that they're in live school is COVID.
Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy.
So they went back to the regular schooling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, dude, it's such a pleasure to have watched you over these years, man. And I see your star rising. The poet game ain't easy, bro. How have you been able to navigate it for 25?
It's crazy. It's because I in my mind, I've told myself that I'm going to leave stretch marks on the genre. So I had to put, okay. I mean, in my mind, I've said this, but I have a peer group that pushed me. And what I realized is we're like the Wu-Tang of the spoken word community. So, you know, theoretically, you would think it would be a whole bunch of head honchos and everybody have so much ego that you can't really get nothing done. But we all know how to check that ego at the door to make things happen. Because, you know, I had to check my ego. I don't believe in the claps or the boos. I just believe in why God do it. So he allowed me to be a vessel. You know, I don't have to be let down. The expectations is really what kills us sometimes.
Wow, ain't that something, man? I always say, even to my kids or even friends, I say, don't gauge a man's success until you know what he wants. You know,
right.
And once you know what a guy wants, then you can evaluate where he's going and how he's going to get there. Man, dude, I'm such a big fan. I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. I want to open the floor up to my co-hosts if they have any questions for you. But I got one more thing I want to ask you. Spoken word poetry can get Grammys now. That's a big deal.
I got a Peabody already.
You already got a Peabody Award.
I got a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award as well.
Wow.
We just got that last Thursday. So I'm definitely I'm realizing that it's time for the flowers to come in, and I'm ready. And the thing about it is, it's like no beginning or end. That's how we know it's a circle. So we keep running, circling the wagons. And what's crazy is Bo P is like he's like my digital underground, and I'm Tupac. I used to run to get the 3-finger Hennessy's when my man right before the shows. And this is I've been able to bookmark this in the game, and God has shown me and blessed me. And like these are like they remember this young guy who was 27. I looked young then. Now I'm 52 in the game. Now it's kind of like Bo P watched me grow up in this for real.
Wow. Bo, you on mute. You on mute. You on mute, Bo. Bo, you on mute.
Oh, I got you.
There you go.
I said, I'm sorry, but I'm 54. How did you watch me grow up?
No. Bo, do you remember the young man that was out there getting Hennessy for y'all?
I'm about to say, I was able to get my own. He's 52. I'm 54. I mean, did I say wait 2 more years? 2 more years now.
What's crazy is when I got down here, I was moving with the comedians a lot because it's kind of like when we lost Tyler Craig. I realized how much comedy was in my DNA. Even though I'm a spoken word artist, comedy has really been in my DNA, and these were my higher ups that put me on.
Yeah,
and they gave me some game that I brought to the spoken word scene.
But Rodney, what's crazy was, what's crazy was, I just text. I never met this brother. I didn't know I never met him. I just said, but I've been following him on Instagram. I love his speech. I love what he does. But I didn't know I've already met this brother. I didn't know
with,
that.
G-Day Taribe. I remember when I could tell you what we was listening to. Jay-Z came out with 1 Million Questions. And when we kept listening to 1 Million Questions over and over, we got in there and I was watching you and I was like, my thing is how I was getting into the game. It was OJT. And I'm watching all of y'all mannerisms. Y'all don't know that I'm in there. I'm a sponge. So I'm sitting up in here watching you were sweating. And I was like, damn, do I got to sweat like that too? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Like, I didn't know. So
Rodney sweat too. Rodney sweat too.
We're cousins. We're, spoken words and comedians are cousins. Like, we're related in the game. I think, because what you can do that is tougher for us to do is to find them dramatic points, to find those serious notes. And people be looking at comedians like, no, I came here to get my laugh on. I don't want to hear that serious shit. And so you have that ability, man. And I've always envied that, man. Wow. It is dope to see y'all kind of reconnect.
I know, brother. Love you, boy. I love your work, boy. I see you all the time. I know I met you before. I swear to God, I know I met you before, but boy, I watch you all the time.
And that's the cool part about it, man. Like I said, once it's all said and done, y'all gonna realize, like, you, the Henry Welches, and all of these cats that was around when, like, trust me, I got it out the mud. Hurricane. I can't forget all of these people. These people, Earthquake, Joe Torre. Joe Torre told me never give the people what they can give back to you, or you'll never be respected for it. So after that, I magnified that 10 times. So the next time Joe seen me, I won't say the man, but I was a figure at this point.
Right.
So I'm only been
don't that feel good? Don't that feel good? Just stop right there. Don't that feel good?
That's the best thing I think you can teach somebody that gave you some information.
Yeah. But let's stop right there though. But don't it feel good when you walk out your house after you've been celebrated on TV? Your stuff is there, but you don't know the impact of it till you leave your house and people say, "Hey man, I saw you. Hey man, I know you." That's when your life changes.
Exactly. I love it. And that's why it's kind of like my son's, like the 8-year-old, he was like, he trying to figure out where he knows Rodney Perry's face from. And he's like, "Hey Dad, I know him. I know him." And I said, "Just think hard. Just think hard. And
Okay.
then boom, it hit him like Medea's family reunion. Oh, Dad, you like, and it's like to see it. And now that they're there, it's not even that they're starstruck. They're just looking at it like, hey, we're having fun. I'm out here. I'm a being. I'm a human being, not a human doing. We have so many people doing things that they're not being anything.
Right. Yeah.
I
So
was
now,
so impressed. I was so
Rodney.
impressed. I'm sorry. I was so impressed with your young men, man. They recorded the set. They sang in the set. It was really impressive. Dude, I'm not gonna hold you on here all day, man. But what's next for you, man? How can we support?
I have a documentary on Tubi right now called Spring and Third. It's about the Yin Yang Cafe in the 90s. You probably know it as the Apache Cafe when it was on 64 3rd Street. So we did a documentary about the 90s, about the soul movement that came through Atlanta by way of Freaknik, by way of the Olympics and everything going on. But it's a very, very, very dope documentary. We got my man Zoo-Man in there, so we definitely, like I said, paying homage to the comedic roots as well, and the people that were coming through there. Bone Crusher, he was in the. We actually have him in there, but he was a chef over there, and it was India Reed's break over there. Divinity Rock. We got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And the band. I don't know if y'all know about the band, The Chronicle, which was Lil John Roberts. DJ Kemet.
That was our drummer on the Monique show. Yes.
Exactly. So, man, it's where we were all the Muppet babies, pretty much. So you watching them as kids getting it in. So it's kind of, it's a really, really, really good documentary. And at Team Abyss, whenever you see me, hey, holler at us, $ Team Abyss. If you follow me on the Cash App, get right back. But it's all love. It's all love. And thank y'all for everything that you've done me. And thank you for the platform, Rodney. And definitely, I appreciate it.
I'm such a fan, man. You welcome to come on anytime, any day. And last question. Abyss. What does that mean?
A bright young soul searching.
Yeah, I remember that now. I asked you that first night I saw you. I asked you that same thing.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, y'all see the man right there? He is Team Abyss. The movie is on Tubi. It's called Spring and Third. It's about the soul movement. I love that. I see him getting a Grammy in the next year and a half.
That's what's up. I got that work. I'm ready.
And next time we talk to him, we're going to have 10
Thank your daddy, too. Don't get up there just thank your mama. Thank your daddy, too, when you get up there.
Definitely. Definitely. You know it.
Hey, man, thank you so much for coming on, man. Man, love, man, respect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We'll be right back with more show. Man, Abyss.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean. And I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. We are back in full effect. What a great chat, man. Abyss came in. I saw him do that piece the other night at this event I went to, man. It was impressive live, and it was even more impressive on the show today. Mad love, mad respect. Shannon Scott on there. What up?
Good morning.
It is
well,
going
you got
down.
You got a letter. You got a letter in. Somebody needs your help. Here, Uncle Rodney.
I need no Rodney Perry. Hold on.
Yeah,
before we go any further, shouts out to JP Justice, Step to the AM, late
night.
Now, what day did they go from midnight to 2?
They go from midnight to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
I was like, it's past 2.
So yeah, it's not Monday, and he gonna debate me on this. It's not Monday through Friday, it's really Tuesday through Friday. Because at midnight, that's a new day. So it started on Tuesday.
That is absolutely a new day.
Yeah.
Outside of JP Justice, the name of the show is Stepping to the AM. We got a letter. I think I need my co-host for this. Let's get them in here.
Okay, let's bring them up.
Thank you for giving us your valuable time and energy. My co-host for today, Miss Sherelle, fabulous comedian. You can catch her on MTV right now. It is going down, and she's got a lot of other stuff brewing over there. And I'm mad that you got your clip from that other show, and I don't know how to get no clip from them people.
I have your clips. I told you that.
You got my clips?
Yeah.
I don't think you told me that. You said you might be able to ask your son.
No, I said if you want your clips, we can get your clips. You said, yeah. I said, okay, but you never sent me an email address to send them to.
We'll do that today. All the co-hosts in the building, the legendary Bo P. When I was a Rudy Poot, he was giving us game, showing us how to be comics and all that good stuff, mentoring the young comics, man. Mad love, mad respect. Bo P, how are you, brother?
I'm good, brother.
I need y'all help, man.
I'm here for you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of favor Michael Williams.
Michael Williams, if Michael Williams was maybe a little handsome. All right.
I appreciate that, Rodney.
Throw it out to you.
That was wonderful.
Shanny Scott on there. You got a letter for Ask Uncle Rodney. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all get y'all 2 cents first.
Okay, dear Uncle Rodney, my big mama is a booster. She sells it all from perfume, purses to jewelry, jumper cables. You need it, she has it. Out here living like Lenny on Good Times. I don't want her in my car anymore or at my house. I love my big mama. She raised me when my mom went to jail, and I don't want that prison life for her if she gets caught. I don't want to turn her in, but she just won't stop. What should I do?
Wow. I think I want to save Miss Sherelle on this one.
First of all,
Bo P, you stay right there, Miss Sherelle. Bo P, what do we tell this young lady? She don't want to rat her mama or grandmama out, but grandmama a booster. She don't even want her in the house, so that implies that she might steal from her. What's your thoughts?
Grandmama is doing what y'all should be doing. So if you don't want grandma to go to jail, you gotta go steal it. Because if she ain't give you the money, what else y'all gonna? How you gonna eat? How you gonna survive? So grandmama telling y'all, look, y'all better learn game. Y'all better learn game. Or you gonna leave here. Grandmama trying to survive for you. Grandma trying to support for you, trying to provide for you. If y'all don't learn how to steal and kill, y'all have to leave here.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute, Miss Sherelle, is Bo P got a point, or you got a different take on this?
First of all, she need to mind her goddamn business. And second of all, it's a blessing to still have a big mama. We don't have any more big mamas. And big mama must know, she must got it down, the strategy down pat, because she ain't got caught. Now, her goddamn daughter, on the other hand, she didn't take notes very well. So big mama doing her thing, and her granddaughter need to mind her business and just worry about the fact that you still got a big mama around.
Wow, Miss Sherelle just broke it down. All right, give me that letter one more time. Give me that shiny time. Because this is a lot.
Okay, my big mama is a booster. She sells it all from perfume, purses to jewelry, jumper cables. You need it, she has it. Out here living like Lenny on Good Times. I don't want her in my car or my house anymore, but I love my big mama. She raised me when my mom went to jail, and I don't want that prison life for her if she gets caught. I don't want to turn her in, but she just won't stop. What should I do?
Okay, here goes. First of all, what you're not gonna do is turn your grandma in. Okay, you shut your mouth. And you gotta look at this. We all need a booster. You know, who don't need no cables? Give me some cables. I need some cables. Everybody, you gotta look at the booster for what the booster is. And how about this? Your mama old, grandma old. Ain't nobody gonna sodomize her in jail. She gonna be fine.
Where did that come from?
Ain't nobody trying to go up in grandma's little booty hole. She should be fine. She's not gonna get caught if you don't say nothing.
That part.
Mind your business and partake in the boostage.
In the boostage.
See, y'all out here acting like you too good for a booster. You ain't too good. And your mom, and how about this? When your grandmother was taking care of you as a child, guess why? Because your mama was a booster. You the booster skipped the generation. You done let yourself sneak away from boosting. And now can't nobody ride your little funky car.
Is it generational? Is it generational, Rod? Is it generational?
It's generational.
She done missed her blessing, worrying about the wrong thing.
She done missed her blessing, Miss Sherelle.
They ain't thinking about your grandmama. She boosting purses, things that they don't care about. They looking for the vaccine card booster.
The bad part is the daughter on the internet tell it. Grandmama never told her business on the cell phone, on the cell, on the telephone, on the cell phone, or the internet. Now you done told mama business.
What she gonna do is catch her ass whooping because grandma say snitches get stitches.
Exactly.
Right.
But you better believe grandma done told all her business. It's just not on the internet.
Yeah, it's just not on the internet.
Right. I had one of them grandmama. She was one of them. Now, this is what they told me. I don't know for sure. But this what they told. Right. I ain't one to gossip. But this what they told me. But she tell all your business then. But this what they told me.
Mr. Red, tell us about your grandma. Your grandmother would never boost nothing, would she?
What? My grandmother sold big weight drugs. They
What?
had a whole system going on.
Wait a minute. No.
She was boosting liquor. She had a candy store. They had a mechanic shop. And they was big time drug dealers on the south side of Chicago, 5 houses down from the police station in Morgan Park. What?
Come on, grandma.
The whole system. What you mean?
What you wasn't gonna do is snitch on her either.
What?
Your grandmama got a show on Trap Queens.
They let them know every time you wasn't snitching on them, you gonna help them out. You're gonna fall in place and help them out because every time the house got ready, they already got the tip that the house was gonna get ready that day.
Grandma was a gangster. You right, Latrice. So the lady that wrote the letter, stay on out of there. Stay out of that business. You don't want to be a part of it. Stay out of it. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We come back. We'll be at the top of the hour. Oh my God.
JP Justice. He just hit in. Yeah.
I see him. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, y'all? We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. The first hour was crazy. My co-host in the building, Bo P, Miss Sherelle. My man, world-renowned poet, Abyss came through.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for your time and your energy. Miss Sherelle is up at 6 a.m. It's 7 now. She look even. It's like your face is like even cuter now. At 7 o'clock,
Glowing.
It's settling in.
Oh, thank you.
You're glowing.
You act like
As the
you want
day, as the day grow brighter, as the day grow brighter, you glowing. As the day grow brighter.
Thank you. I'm juice fasting. I'm on my 9th day juice fast.
Oh, so you haven't eaten no meat, no dairy, nothing.
So you're squirting the outcome.
Juice fast and a gallon of water a day.
So you're squirting your outcome. You're squirting your outcome.
What's she doing?
She's squirting her outcome.
Squirting it.
Yeah, when she passing it, it ain't no lump. It's squirting.
So her boo boo is just it ain't hard.
No, it's liquefied.
Is that true, Miss Sherelle?
No, that's not true.
What's lumping up? What's lumping up? Everything liquefied. What's lumping up?
But it's cleaning up. It's cleaning her out.
You ever changed a baby's diaper?
Yes.
Okay. They drink only milk, right? But do it squirt out? Or
It do not.
There you go.
You got a point.
You learn something every day. All right. Sherelle, talk to me about your show, man. You're on the show. You're on MTV. And it's really a dramatic piece, man. You had to really get into some emotion on the show. Talk to me about it.
Oh man. So I'm dating this guy, and well, he never introduced me to anyone on his side, friends, coworkers, and we've been dating for 2 years. And then I later find out he has a secret. And
so who called the show, you or him?
They reached out to me.
Mm.
Somebody dropped a tip on my good friend Marcus Smith told them about my story because I shared it with Marcus. Shout out to Marcus on the 5150 show.
Yeah.
And they reached out to me and they loved the story because I also was keeping things from this guy because it wasn't that I wanted to keep
stop right there because you just brushed over that. What did you keep from him?
Well, it wasn't that I was trying to. I was just like, if he don't tell me stuff, I'm not gonna be telling him stuff, so because I knew he was hiding.
Okay, let's cover that. What did he keep from you?
He kept that he had a child and that he was married 3 times.
Okay, now that's definitely worthy of being upset about. Now, what did you keep from him?
My age, my children, and my grandchildren.
Wait a minute. What you just said, you just told me don't even ask your age.
Right.
So you gotta assume, Bo P. Holland, you gotta assume, I mean, black women look young, but you gotta assume that they grown ass woman, right?
Yeah,
how you had your kids and your grandkids? I see your grandkids all the time.
I didn't hide them. They don't stay with me. And we would go out, and if it wasn't serious, I didn't feel the need to include that or try to have him to meet them. That wasn't.
Hold on, girl. Y'all was together 2 years.
We weren't together 2 years. We were dating for 2 years.
What that mean? What that mean?
We were dating, going out.
So you telling me in 2 years it ain't never come up? Like, what you do last weekend? Oh, I was with my grandkids.
No, we didn't. We talked. We was always on business. Okay. We were doing business
for 2 years. All right. So, but a great show. You guys had a great result. I don't want to give it away. What's the name of the show?
Gave it away.
But because I was mad. I was talking to the TV on y'all show.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I felt like y'all was both wrong a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you know the full story personally, so that why you kind of know why it went like that. But yeah, I was his financial consulting. That's how I started off. I met him on a dating site, and they had my actor's age up there, because
What's your actor's age?
34 at the time. And so
you older than 34?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sherelle, I thought you were 34 myself. You telling me? Hold on, put Bo P on the screen.
Don't put Bo P up here.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Shiny, you two, come on, everybody, come here.
You can put Shiny up here, but take Bo P off.
Anybody know Bo P? I thought Miss Sherelle was 34. She ain't.
I thought she was 32.
You thought she was 32?
I thought she was 32.
Okay, keep Bo P on here.
Wait a minute. Okay, can you tell us how old you really are?
You know, I'm 21 years with plus experience. 21 years old with plus experience.
You know what, Kenny Scott?
Mm-hmm.
I know you ain't supposed to ask a woman this, man, but how old are you?
28.
Yeah, 28. Mm-hmm.
28. That's all. Rodney, you can't do that to women, man. Even on a live show like this, you want the truth.
I don't like this.
You can't do that to women.
I don't like this one bit.
Yeah.
I don't like this one bit. Shiny Scott on air. And Miss Sherelle. Oh my God. All right.
Why does it matter though? We never
don't matter.
That question.
It don't matter.
Why does it matter how old a woman is or how young a woman is? First of all, I'm saying now it does matter how young she is, but why does it matter how old she is?
You sound like R. Kelly lawyer. Look. It matters.
I'm just saying, why does it matter? Because
a man need to know how much mileage you got left on you. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
A man or a dirty old man?
How much?
All that.
Either way, a man. Look, when women look for a man, they look for a man got a lot of. They don't care if he got a lot of mileage. Only got a lot of strip left in the tank. But when men look for women, we look for younger. It's just the way it is.
Here's the thing: men are struggling in that area, and I mean at a young age.
What that mean? What that mean?
Okay.
Struggling. What that mean?
Struggling.
In what area?
To keep it up, to get it right.
We ain't even talking about that. What they got to do with age?
Yeah.
He just said that he want to know if you know how
many
long.
miles we got.
Yeah, so that does have something to do with it.
Well,
Look at Latrice over here talking about.
Yeah, because Latrice is right. And then what men want to do is not that they want to know how many miles you have on. They want to know how smart, if they can play games with you. Because if you're wise, then they can't play them little games that they like to play.
All right, everybody freeze.
That's mileage.
Hold on, everybody stay right there.
That's mileage. Everybody texting. Everybody, you see the comments? People agree.
What is your astrological sign? Bo P, what's your sign?
Oh Lord, I hate to tell my sign because as soon as I tell my sign, they swear we freakazoids. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh God.
I'm a Scorpio.
This is Scorpio Day. We didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio.
Wait a minute.
But men are sometimes Scorpios, not Scorpio.
See that? I see. I didn't want to tell my sign. See, they said that we Scorpio hoes.
All right.
I mean, but you said that earlier that you was out in the street.
All three of y'all Scorpio. Now, I've been looking at the Japanese astrological chart.
Uh-oh.
All right. So let's see. You're a horse. So how do it work? It worked by the year. I think go by the year you was born.
I'm a pig.
Right. I'm supposed to be a pig too.
Really? What year was you born?
1967.
67.
Man, you gotta add it all up like that. Like I'm that damn old, right? You got your fingers out, your toes out, and shit. What the hell?
I just kicked my shoe off. Hold on.
I told you I'm 54. I told you I'm 54.
He said he's 54, Rodney.
Hold on, goodness gracious. 1976.
JP, you a Scorpio too? JP, Justice Scorpio? Man.
I know he is.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Scorpio.
19. What is it again, Bo? 1967.
Yeah.
That you a sheep.
Oh, that's right. I'm a sheep.
You a
Yes.
sheep. Miss Sherelle.
In wolf clothing.
You can text us your year.
No, because all you're gonna do is tell the year when I text and tell what the year is.
She said you a rat.
Johnny Scott, what year?
1989.
Right.
Favorite girl. I graduated right around that time.
I graduated in 88. I graduated in 88. 1920.
You're a rabbit.
1987. 86. 85, 86, 87.
Where you getting this information from, right?
Dragon. You're a dragon.
A dragon.
A dragon.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. It tells you.
I'm
Look at the hair.
I'm 1970.
Fire red.
You're supposed to read what it say for the dragon.
He's an oxtail.
Hold on. I just need to find. I'm an oxtail. I can't find this shit. This shit is in a circle. I don't know why would they put it like this. Oh, there you go. I'm a dog.
I see how they do it.
I'm a dog.
I'm
a dog.
No, dog is the best animal in the whole thing.
I'm about to say, you're the dog. You're the dog. You're the dog.
What the dog say?
I don't know.
You don't fuck the sheep, do
you?
So as long as you don't fuck the sheep, I'm good.
What we say you was, Shanny Scott?
A dragon.
Dragon. And Miss Sherelle, you look up your own.
Right, yeah.
I already know what mine is.
What is yours?
Tell us, read off what the dragon is.
Here it is. The dragon is
Noah's Ark.
Confident, intelligent, enthusiastic. I am very confident. I
All
am
right.
highly intelligent. I can be
Okay.
enthusiastic. Okay,
What
dog.
tip?
The dog is lovely, honest, and prudent.
Boy, that's you.
I don't know what prudent mean, but I think I am that.
Prudent mean you go to the bathroom a lot. Prunes.
See that? Latrice said she a rooster. Give me Bo. What's Bo? Bo said he's a sheep.
He's a sheep. Okay. Is she? You sure?
Yeah, sheep. That's what he said. I don't know. I really don't know.
Read off the horse. What the horse say, Shawnee?
The horse. Let's see. They don't
Who
have
horse?
a horse. Oh, horse.
Who horse?
Animated, active, and energetic.
Yeah, you see horses. They get energetic. When they get active, they get real energetic. Yeah.
Do it say what animal go with the other animal?
Does the rat go with the dog?
No. But
You don't say what's
your
compatible?
year again, Sophie?
I'm a sheep. 67. 1967.
67. Let me see. The way they got it on here is
They can't even find us. That's how smart we are.
67.
They
You a
can't even
goat.
find us.
Goat. He's a goat.
The goat.
A goat. Well,
Does the
okay.
goat look like a sheep?
Right.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay, the goat. Let's see.
Rodney
The
got
goat
his animals
is
mixed up.
No, it says
You are-
sheep all day.
you calm, gentle, sympathetic. You Chinese or Japanese?
I'm both. I'm calm and sympathetic. I'm calm and sympathetic. The Japanese are calm. The Japanese are sympathetic. So I'm good.
Rodney, you looking at the Japanese or the Chinese chart?
I don't know. I put in Japanese, but
Okay.
I might have
Here's the
something else.
compatibility. So for the dragon, I'm compatible with the rat, the monkey, and the rooster. The goat
That
is
sounds
compatible. The goat is compatible with the goat, rabbit, horse, and pig. The dog is compatible with the rabbit, tiger, horse, and monkey.
I don't want no monkey pussy.
So when I walk into women, should I say, "Are you a rat?" So I should. That's how I should start. If I was single,
what's Miss Sherelle? Because we know she's capable of lying about her age and her animal.
She's a closet.
She's a closet. Well, Miss Sherelle, let's see. How many can I send to you? Because it's more than 1 year in there, so you can pick any year. It's like 5 years on each category.
Let me ask y'all this: while you're looking it up, keep researching. Do any of y'all think that you're the trait that people, when you read about your zodiac sign, what you're talking about, your Japanese history, your Asian and Chinese history, do you think that you're compatible to what they say that your sign is? Anybody researched it?
Well, what you mean? What you saying?
I'm saying when you look it up for yourself and saw what the characteristics of your sign, do you think that you enter those things?
Oh, my sign is always dead on.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been into that, man.
My astrology is always dead on.
You the horse. Okay. Miss Sherelle is the horse. So the horse is.
Hold on, let's look at them years. Can you make that closer?
No, don't look at the years, Shawnee. Keep going.
The horse is animated, active, and energetic. And let's see what is it compatible with.
I might have to look that up on my own.
Best matches for the horse is the tiger, the goat, and the dog.
The goat.
Both the goat and the dog. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, we love us a horse.
Yeah, boy, if you're thinking about it, you can get the taste stuff out
Oh, doggy style, horse style, the same way. Doggy style and the horse do it the same way from the back.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
All right, guys. Up next, let's look at the box office for this weekend. Like, they're trying to get people to go back to the movie theater. Are you guys going to the movies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we go.
Really?
We have family night at the movie theater. Yeah.
So you guys, your family is back in the movie theater. Are you guys back, Bo and Sherelle?
She's a whole man over there.
Yeah.
Not going to no movies.
Me and my wife saw Top Gun together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Top because we're gonna get the kids and watch the first Top Gun and then take them to see the new Top Gun and Bob's Burgers. Like, we gotta go see that. We gotta go see Bob's Burgers.
And my wife went by herself to see Jurassic Park this weekend. So that's how much we like the movies. My wife loves the movie.
Jurassic World.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Up 160 some million. Wow. Jurassic World.
I'm not surprised.
My wife loved it. She went by herself. She loved it. She loved it. She's a Jurassic fan, yeah.
And it made like 100 million this weekend.
Mm.
The number 2 movie is that Buzz Lightyear movie.
Okay.
I don't like little white guys in tights and little tight pants.
It's a cartoon.
I don't care.
No, I'm sorry. Jurassic World is number 1. Maverick, Top Gun, number 2.
Okay.
I definitely watched that.
Then Lightyear at number 3. And Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, that's been out for
that's a minute. Yeah, we went out. We saw that when it first came out.
Really? I heard that movie wasn't good. Was it good?
It was good. It was good. I mean, okay. They brought, maybe I'm giving some of it away, but usually Marvel and DC is separate. But Marvel and DC actually came together in this movie. So, like, it was a lot of surprises. If you really into that, then it was exciting for you. I mean, for us.
So they brought some of the Superman characters over.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Wait, I'm a big fan of that.
Doctor Strange is like the metaverses that you go through, it reminds me of, because I think that we all superheroes. I love reading comic books. I love Marvel. I love DC. So that's just kind of embedded in me. But I do think we're all superheroes, and some of the things that they talk about in these movies, if you sit down and think about it and really apply it to it applies to your life, because when you have dreams, sometimes you go over to other universes, your spirit, because it ain't, it's just a shell. Your spirit is what's living inside of you.
Shiny Scott, I'll say something. I had no idea you were supernatural like this.
Right.
Yeah. Because when you die, your body in the casket, but your spirit, this
transfer. It transitioned. That's why when I hear somebody passed on, I say I hope their spirit transition peacefully.
Yes, I'm a nerd.
And I believe in different dimensions, like third, fifth dimensions. People are floating on different dimensions. What you gonna say, Bo?
I'm just asking, have you heard from any of them?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
You know who on the fifth dimension. You know who on the fifth dimension.
Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real. You can talk all that. You can talk all that. You can talk all that out this world experience. Have you ever heard from anybody with the heaven? Anybody with the hell? And them same places you talking about? Have you ever heard from somebody?
Yes.
Rodney got his hand up.
That is one of the reasons why I'm fasting, juice fasting, so that I can open up my pineal gland and so that I can move mountains, literally.
Yeah.
You got a penal? You got a penal?
He's
you got a penal gland?
Third eye. Third eye.
Okay.
Everybody freeze.
Yeah.
Mo asked a great question. Have you heard from anybody? So my mom passed. It's probably been 3 years now. So my mom passed maybe a year and a half ago. I get COVID. Right? So I get COVID. I'm not tripping. I'm like, I got COVID. It's no big deal. Right? I get home from COVID and I can't breathe. I'm in my house. I can't walk 10 steps without being out of breath. So I start really like being nervous. I'm talking to my cousin while I'm in the hospital, and I asked my cousin, I'm like, how many more summers do you want to live? It's just a philosophical question. And she's like, right now I want to talk about that. So I'm laying on the couch, sleeping, Bo, and I get a phone call, or what it feels like a phone call. It's my mother. It's a younger version of her voice, but it's my mother, no doubt. I'm talking to this lady, and during our conversation, I asked her a couple of questions. One, my wife and my kids have told me they seen my mother in this house. And I'm like, Mom, why would you reveal yourself to them and not me? And she said, Rodney, don't be stupid, which is something my mother would say all the time. And then she said, oh, by the way, you'll get 30 more summers.
Wow.
And I hadn't asked her about this. She just said it. And she was calm. She was cool. And we talked. Did you push the cocaine side of the asphalt? No, it wasn't no cocaine.
Yeah,
but I mean, I really felt like it was her, and it really calmed my spirit and helped me get through that part of my life. So I believe that it's very real, man. And I had a great chat with my mom that day, and it helped me, man. I believe your loved ones will come help you if you need it.
You just gotta ask. You can ask your loved ones to come and visit you. You need some help or you need them to visit. You just got to be ready when they visit.
Right. I'm a believer though that if you need it, they'll step in. But heaven is incredible. I think people is like, I ain't coming back.
Yeah. Wow. When my mom passed, man, it was a deep. I don't want to get into the story right now, but where it happened, it had to be something from God. That's how I put things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It had to be something from God. The way it went down and the way she wanted her death to happen, it happened just like she planned it, man.
Really?
And we'll get into that later on in a different conversation. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. let's take a break. We come back. We're gonna talk to my guest, Ms. Brayley Evans. Man, we had the pleasure of working on a project that I think y'all gonna love when we get into it. I guess sometime next year. It's hit the airways. She's an actress. She's an entrepreneur. She does it all. She's a hustler. When we come back, we talk to Brayley Evans.
Like hustlers.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
What up, party people? It's Rodney Perry, and this is Media Room 360. Shouts out to Mike Sean in the morning takeover legends. They rock every day just before us. And then, of course, JP Justice and the show. What is it? Kicking it in the AM? What is it, Shani Scott? For I fuck it up.
Step into the AM with JP Justice and friends.
Thank you. Step into the AM with my man JP Justice, man. Great show. I popped in there late last night and watched him get down. My guest for today, very dope lady, man. I'm a fan, and I'm lucky enough to be a friend as well. We got to share the screen together this summer in a project called Cold and Windy. It will be on AMC coming out this fall, I believe. Welcome to the show, Ms. Brayley Evans. Brayley.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming on, sis, man.
I'm so sleepy.
Is you?
I'm in California. I was like, what time is it, Rodney?
Hey, and that's the thing about you. You can never like pin you down to a place.
You sure can, because I go where the checks go. They say they over here, I'm gonna go there.
Hey man, you told me such a great story. We worked together about making a pivot during the pandemic, and before you knew it, you was the woman that had all of the
PPE.
stuff, the PPP.
I was the PPE lady.
Oh, PPE. Tell me about that one more time.
So look here. I mean, it's a trip that what I learned during this pandemic is let's just say spiritual things are real. I came on a little early and heard what you guys were talking about. And it's important that all of us are continually listening to hunches. We get these premonitions of things, and a lot of time we brush it off, but sometimes God is trying to get your millions to you. And this was one of those times. My cousin, who's actually texting me right now, I'm being interviewed by Rodney Perry right now. Okay. So look, she FaceTimed me with this clear thing on her face. And I said, what is that? And she said, I don't know, some kind of facial. I saw it at the beauty supply. My heart leaped, like something in my gut was like, what's that? I said, go back to that beauty supply, buy everyone that was on the counter. And she said, they were like $8. I said, I don't care. Buy the whole thing. So she went back, she bought it. I cashed out her the money. I said, I was in Atlanta. I said, send them to me. Because I knew I hadn't seen anything like that in Atlanta. I put one picture up on my social media. People was like, where you get them? Where you get them? I was like, $20 a pop. Let's go.
Get out of here.
started selling these things left and right. We bought out this one beauty supply in Oakland, California. Then we find out who their supplier was. Then I had production starting to call me saying, we want to get back in production. And they're saying that we can get, if we have the the right protective equipment. So I said, well, I got these face shields. I started selling them by the thousands to productions. And my thing is to everyone, like, when you have a hunch on something, I had an act. Well, somebody said I even bought one. You bought one? Oh my goodness. I'm so, my point is, I had this hunch, and it was that money that kept me afloat, during that whole time. I wasn't able to act. If I don't act, I don't eat. So I'm like, what to do now, Lord? And he gave me this hunch, and I went with it. And so I'm telling everybody, there's a pivot in you that you hear, and that you might brush it off, but don't brush it off. It's a gift.
Wow. Very well said, man. You've always responded to those things that thing that you can't hear, or those gut instincts. I tune into you often on social media, and you might be sitting there in the dark, but you be dropping jewels.
Come on.
What moves you? What moves Brayley Evans to always be present enough to hear God?
Well, I think I have a foundation of faith. That's just who I am. That's how I was raised, that I was raised in the church. And that foundation is what I stand on for my career, period. Like, there's nothing else but the blood of Jesus for me, And so it's just like all this that I get to do is so, I'm in awe of it quite often. I mean, showing up even on set with you for Cold and Windy was just like, God, Lord, I'm getting projects now that I get phone calls for and no more auditions. Like, wow, who knew that this day was coming, that people would be sitting in boardrooms saying my name, and I have no idea that I have a new movie or new TV show, on the way. So it's just like, there's a trusting in my gut that I know, like right now, I'm in between projects right now. So this is the time I get to produce and do all these early morning interviews and all this good stuff. But it's all that, it's a trusting, it's an unspeakable trust that is just like, I just trust you, God. I trust you with this whole thing y'all call a career, that people get to look on and see what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. That's y'all. I'm telling you, like, wow. It's a trust thing, but when you get that trust, you just kind of rock with it, roll with it. Like, I have no angst in my spirit about what's my next project. Like, I know something is coming. Something's always coming. But in the meantime, I'm going to produce my shows. I'm going to be a part of ATL Curve Weekend. That's a plug, y'all. July 29th through the 31st. Make sure you're there. I'm trying to get Rodney to come on the 31st, y'all. But ATL Curve Weekend.
You asked me to host.
Yes, look at, we're celebrating curvy women and big men and those who love us. What? Come on.
I'm not mad at that.
When I got asked to be a part of that, I was like, say what? Oh.
If I'm in town, I'm there.
Come on.
I'm gonna double check. And if I'm in town, there's no doubt I'm there.
Oh, I would love to have you. It's a whole weekend of festivities and fun stuff. There'll be fashion shows. There'll be brunches. There's a splash bass where y'all get to come with your hoochie daddy shorts.
Don't make me hoochie daddy.
Come on, hoochie daddy. We want to see the hoochie daddy shorts. Come on, ladies, with your Tabitha Brown swimsuits on. Come on down. So we're going to have a good time. But I am so excited to celebrate the curvy woman and the big man in a special way. You haven't seen us get together and be able to commune together. So I'm excited about this, and for years to come. It's going to be amazing.
I love that. That's a great idea, man. Such a great idea. What does Brayley want? What does Brayley Evans want? I mean, we see you a world-renowned actress. We see you singing. We see you, doing a lot of things, wearing a lot of hats, producing, directing. What do you want?
I want a family. I want to be married again. I was married for 5.32 seconds, as some of you guys may know. I got an annulment. I wrote a song about it that's out now called Don't Date Down. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's so funny that people hear that song title and they think I'm talking about the guy. But if you get in touch with me, like you see me doing these Don't Date Down brunches, I'm talking about what had happened and how I grew through the process. But check out the song. It's on all musical platforms, called Don't Date Down. And it's really about, you are attracting into your life exactly who and what you are. And
wow.
so as you hear it, don't date down, you think I'm talking about that person. I'm really talking about this person. Because
Ooh.
everything that I was, he was a representative of. So I really can't blame him for the relationship. It was really where my self-esteem was showing up in human form. And so I can't be mad, you know, but I want to be married again. I want a family in that way. You guys are my family. I have tons of internet nieces and nephews and that kind of thing. But to have my one special person is my dream. Like I Lord, now you done gave me platforms of millions of people and been able to travel the world and do all these wonderful things, but I'm really ready to settle down. I'm really ready to settle down.
Wow. I pray you get that, man, because
Thank you.
you deserve
It's coming.
you deserve it all. What's coming down the pipe, Miss Braley? I mean, I had a chance to work with you, which was a blessing, but you got about, you know, 4 or 5 of them coming down.
Okay, I have like 3 shows on right now. Family Business, you guys. I know everyone's getting caught up. They're playing season 3 right now on BET every Tuesday night at 9:00. And then I got the surprise of my life, and BET picked up Ambitions. So we are happy to see that season 1 of Ambitions is playing right now nightly at 6:00 on BET. And I said, what y'all trying to do? Y'all, can y'all believe with me that one of these networks picks up Ambitions and we get that 4 through 7 season? Like, that show was solid, and it was talking about some real deal Holyfield stuff. So I'm excited that this show, it won't die. So they done put it back on. And then thirdly, I am on All Black, For the Love of Jason. And my character Alexander.
That's a great show. That show is hot.
It's a great show. My brother Trell wrote it. I'm on there with my sister Tabitha Brown and my brother Kareem Grimes. Like, it's a family show. Y'all just don't understand. Marva, my girl. Like, let me tell you, the core of the show, the core actors of that show, we used to get together years ago before any of us had booked our first gig, and we would dream, we gonna do this, we gonna, and then we gonna do this. Like, we would get together, Tabitha included, at her house actually every Sunday. We'd have Sunday dinner there, and we would just dream and talk about what we gonna do. And when I tell you guys we are doing the things that we said, I dare y'all to get with your friends and just dream. When's the last time you had a conversation just about what you want? I'm so glad you asked me that, because what you want, sometimes we always talk about what we don't want. Soon as somebody asks you what you want, well, I don't want, you're like, no, what do you want? And now we're seeing the fruit of those conversations. And so our brother Trell Woodbury is the producer, writer, and of that show. And we're just so grateful that he brought us all along on the journey. Like, remember we used to talk about this? Now we all on one show.
Wow.
So imagine that when your boy put you on.
Yeah, that is such an awesome story, because like you said, and you don't realize how powerful the ability to answer that question is. Like, I remember being in rooms, people go, Rodney, what do you want to do? And I just didn't have an answer. And it was a failure, because these people that like you, that really want to help you, and if you don't have the answer, they'll just move on and help somebody else.
From the next person.
And so, man, I really just love watching your journey as an actor, as a talent. I want to ask you this, but I think I know the answer. What do you do that people don't know you do?
I don't think people really know that I direct and produce. Because I've only done it for my own personal projects.
Okay.
And it hasn't been out in the open, but I have an entire Christmas special that shall be sold this year that you guys will get to see, that I directed and produced with some wonderful singers. I mean, all of my singing friends that have won Sunday's Best, that have won runner up on The Voice, that have, you've just loved over the years. I brought them all together and said, you know what, you guys, there's something about me and my personality and Christmas that kind of meshes. After that first Christmas movie I did, people kept asking, are you doing something this year? Doing something this year? So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a pact with myself, and I'm going to produce and direct something every year for the holiday season. So this year we have a show for you guys. It's called Family Ties Christmas Special, and we are celebrating children getting families for the holidays.
Ooh, I love
And
that.
so we're super excited to support Billy Mo Jr. in his nonprofit organization. We have special guests. We have special singers and speakers. So it's an hour-long show, and I'm looking forward to what network gonna pick my show up. That's what I want. I want y'all to go on and put me in the calendar. So I am selling a show, and this is going to be my first sale, first of many. And people just don't know that I direct and I produce. So they gonna know now.
Dope.
I'd put my money out there.
Wow, that's dope, man. And you're also a singer.
Yes. Well, most people know that. Like I said before, I have a song out now called Don't Date Down on all music platforms. But I was a singer first, Rodney. I was in a girl group in the 90s. I toured with the Backstreet Boys. You didn't know that?
Get out of here.
I opened up on the U.S. tour for the Backstreet Boys. I was in a group called Image, Emage. If you guys go to YouTube, you can find our music video. Very first, we were signed.
Hold on, Shawty Scott, see if you can find the Image video.
Oh Lord! Did I just
Emage?
Emage, Image. The song is called The Choice Is Yours. We were produced by Black Sheep, literally walking down the street, you guys. This is why you have to hone your gifts, people. If you practice in private, God
now, are you from the Bay Area, right?
Yes, I was walking down the streets of Oakland, California, around Lake Merritt. My girlfriends and I headed to a festival, and some guys were shooting something, and they were like, y'all come over here, y'all pretty, come be in our video. We was like, we're in college, we ain't been in your video. And they were like, come on. And they're like, y'all know who we are? We're like, no. And they're like, you could get with this, or you could get with that, or you could get with, it was Black Sheep. But we were like still unexcited. We were like, no.
Wow.
What about this? He said my manager worked with you. Why did Drez was like, y'all so pretty, man, come on. Like, we need
y'all.
One of our girlfriends said they can sing. And she said, sing something. Let me tell you about being ready. We started harmonizing and singing right there on the spot, walking down the street. He said, I'm going to get y'all a record deal. We were like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, there's the video. Little Brayley.
Wow.
Oh, y'all go for this.
Come on, Brayley.
That's Dwayne Wiggins right there. We played on this song.
That's Bay Area legend right there.
Hey.
I did the very best I could to please you. No need to cry. There's no need to cry.
Y'all still friends?
Yes. I mean, close too.
Get it.
Come my part.
Why you wanna try and make me over?
Wait a minute, Lil Brady.
Said I was all bad at the beginning, but now I know you know I just love. I told you from day one we met, what you think is what you get. It's funny how one quickly forget. Oh no, you know I'm a woman who looks around. You're looking out here, but you can't get around. No one likes people.
Okay, that's enough of that one. I got new videos out.
Yo.
Thank you
wow.
so That was a
Braley.
blast. Yay. So I've been
Ain't no way. First of all, we've been talking about age today. Ain't no way you old enough to have been in that group.
Y'all, I have a big birthday coming up. Nobody believes me. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, 50 where? How? I don't know when. I don't know where the time went. And it's so incredible. Like, again, guys who are 25, 26 still are hollering at me. And I'm like, look, Lord Jesus, just a man. Grown man.
Grown man.
Be clear, a grown man.
All us married already. Now, I'm going to open the floor up. I'm going to let my co-host shoot you a question if they're ready. If you're ready to ask Braley a question, nod your head.
You started in the Bay Love. I love that. Hey!
Hi, Queen. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you. I actually was at the premiere for The Love of Jason, if I'm saying it right. And I thought your face looked familiar. And I was there and I was asking, they had a panel where you can ask questions because they tapped on mental illness, Black men dealing with mental illness. And I know so I'm excited for you and all your endeavors. You have a lot going on, girl. Okay. All right, and you look good doing it, okay?
Thank you so much. I'm having a blast. Can I tell you, every day I wake up, I'm excited about what the good Lord has planned. I'm like, what we doing today?
I am the same way. I sometimes I cry when I say, God, I trust you. God, I trust you. God, I could be driving on the 405 and God, I trust you. It come in my head and I say it out loud and it gets so emotional where I will start crying because I see what God is doing. You know, and I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on, but God, I trust you.
Life is supposed to be easy, guys. It's not hard at all.
It's
like
simple.
things are, as long as we are listening to the Spirit and we're being guided by our guts, life is supposed to be easy. It is not supposed to be hard. It ain't no hard hustle out here. People like, how you get roles? I sit back and relax and pay my cell phone bill, and then they call. And then I go down there and I get on Cold and Windy, and then I go over here and do. Life is easy, y'all. That's what I attribute to. Thank God for this no makeup morning. I attribute it to living easy, and really just being accepting of what the day brings and knowing that you can handle it. That's it. We are equipped.
Awesome.
We are equipped. I'm a Sagittarius. Who asked my sign?
Go ahead, Bo.
Last time we interviewed, right? You asked me, Bo, what is your best day or whatever? And what I told you, my best day is that day. That day. If I can wake up every morning and get that day, I have a chance to win. I have a chance to fight. I have a chance to survive and keep going. My worst day is if I don't get that next day. I don't care about holidays. I don't care about none of that. Like she said, that next day you're able to wake up and you're able to fight and survive and make something happen for yourself.
Amen.
Wow. Well said.
And I love the work ethic that you have, young lady. I never met you before, but I see and heard what you're doing. Keep doing it, baby. Keep doing it. Look, I just got out of work. I got an overalls on. I just got out of work. You know what I'm saying? But I come on this show because my man Rodney doing the show. I worked from 9 o'clock last night to 6 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
And I ain't went to sleep yet.
Wow.
And I'm still, see what I'm saying? That's what you have to do to make it in this business, man. Yeah. In life, not in this business, just in life. People think we in this business, we got a glorified life. They don't know the hours we put in.
That's right.
People don't know the hours you put in, the time away from your family, your kids, holidays. I told my wife, I don't have holidays. Most of the time, they book us on holidays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We booked on holidays.
All right, everybody freeze. Last question, and I'm gonna ask this to everybody. You can go. Oh, you got something for Braley, Shani Scott?
I did. So I know you said you wanted to get married again because you want someone that you can spend, so does it have to be a husband or does it just have to be a person? Like what if a guy came and wanted to do forever with you, but not with the marriage license?
You know what? I would almost be. I'm not necessarily tied now that I've had a marriage before, and I've done that. I'm not opposed to a life partner. I'm not opposed to it. I mean, we'll just see how it goes. I think that being married on a piece of paper, I would rather be married in my heart and be committed to one of God's sons, you know, just because we're committed to each other and not have to have the paper to make it real. So thank you for asking that, because I don't think I'm tied to, oh, I got to be married. No, I'm not tied to that anymore. I'm really tied to, I want a serious, committed, emotional, fun relationship.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really tied to, oh, I got to have a ring.
All right. Hold on, but we're gonna have one more question for everybody before we go. We got to get out of here. If you can go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, we're gonna save you for last, Miss Bradley. Bo P, you can go back in time and tell your younger self one thing. What do you say to him?
Boy. Oh my God. I would tell him, don't get caught up in the PUSS game.
Wow.
I was gonna I put my hand up because I wanted to say something from the women's side, because I got daughters in my family and I know how they get caught up. But I'm saying to people, I see, like she was saying, you dating, you married people, you meet going around, but is it, do you get dick down sometime as a female? Do you get dick down where you don't see the wrong and the right in the man because it's a dick, and the same thing from a man? Do you get what's it up because she doing everything you want, but it ain't the person you need? See what I'm saying? You get dick down sometimes as a woman, because I got daughters in my family, and they do stupid shit. And I told my wife, she said, "Why you do that?" I said, "She getting dick down. She getting dick down." And now from a man perspective, same thing. Are you getting henpecked down, Rodney? You know what I'm talking about? You got daughters. You got daughters. And they do stupid shit because they get dick down. There ain't nothing about the man that's good about it. He ain't doing nothing right. But as son too, are you getting sucked down?
Okay. But we start right there.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I'll tell you this: my first marriage, I definitely wanted to do it right, and so I wanted to not have sex before marriage and that kind of thing. So I was rushing to the altar so I could get that down. So then there's that. If you're not getting it, then you're trying to rush down the aisle so you can get some. So don't do that either. Don't do that either.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Miss Sherelle, you can tell your younger self one thing. What do you say to her?
Funny.
Bowden took me way out.
Don't get dick down.
Hey, look at Bob Banks.
I would tell my younger self that it's okay. I love you. I realized that a lot of decisions that I made growing up had to do with, not loving myself, self-love. So I would definitely tell myself, it's okay. I love you, and it's okay to love yourself. And that would have had me making different and better decisions.
Wow.
With friends, family, careers, etc.
That's why I love that Mary J. Blige's new song. Bless, what she said, I get up in the morning, tell myself.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Yeah. Right.
Self-love is the best love. It's the only love. We ought to be as selfish as we.
It feels so good. And when you have self-love, baby, you bring around the right people. So I have never been married, but I know that the universe, the ancestors, God, the Most High, is preparing me to meet my king on his level. We're gonna meet on it, on the right level.
Better hurry up.
I ain't gotta hurry up, Bo.
No, it's gonna come at the right time. Don't rush.
It's gonna come at the right time.
That time better hurry up.
Hold on, everybody free. Shani Scott, you can talk to your younger self. What do you say to her?
I would tell her not to get so wrapped up in doctrine and doing this is how it's supposed to be, and these are the things a person is supposed to do. And I would just tell her to, go more with how you feel and what you believe. Because as I've learned, when I position my life the way I want it, even though a lot of people might not agree with it, or they say, well, you shouldn't do this way because it's okay, but that's what worked for you, and this is what works for me, and it makes me happy, and it keeps peace in my house, and so I'm good. I would, because I was so wrapped into that, raised in the church, and you got to do it this way, and if this don't happen, and you ain't a woman if you don't do this, and this is not a man, and it's like, okay, this was the most contradictory thing that I ever learned all these years, and now as an adult with children,
I'm right there with you.
Divorced in a new relationship, it's like, nah, it's okay. I don't really care what people think about what's going on.
Wow, Brayley Evans.
I would say bet on yourself, Brayley. Bet on yourself. You are your greatest asset. I think I struggled with my weight when I was younger. Oh, I'm too big for this. I can't. My voice only, I had a low voice. My mother would say, do you know who Anita Baker is? Girl, what are you talking about? I would tell my younger self, bet on you. You have everything you need to be everything you want to be, and you are enough. Girl, you have it going on. Trust and believe that, and pour into that. I want people to get selfish. I am doing a whole talk on being selfishly curvy. You got to be selfish, y'all. People have made that word negative. Don't be. It's all about what you can do for others. No, it's about what you can do for yourself. Even the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So love yourself the best, the hardest, the most. Give yourself all the gifts, all the love, so that you can have over capacity to give to someone else. But you cannot love anyone properly until you put yourself first. So get selfish. You are enough. And little girl, bet on you.
Wow. I'm giving you the last word. I mean, wow.
I bet on you.
Come on. See, when you bet on yourself, somebody else will come double down.
I will say this to young Rodney is do your best to digmatize these ladies, boy.
You know what?
You got a hard job, boy.
No,
you got a hard job.
No, it's been an incredible show today. Thank you, Brayley Evans. Thank you, Abyss. Thank you, Miss Sherelle and Bo P. Man, you know what? You can't put a pin. You don't know where we're gonna be. Thank y'all, especially for coming in from the West Coast. Man, love, Mary, respect.
Warriors.
Yay. West Coast. Hey, man, love, Mary.
Love y'all, man. Everybody appreciate y'all. I'm proud of all y'all, too.
Great show. Thank you for having me. Don't forget July 29th through 31st.
I'm going to sleep, Rodney. I'm going to sleep now.
Go to bed.
Good night.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.